this second episode on recording your band, we're going to look at how you should set up for a live recording session and the kinds of issues you need to prepare for and avoid. There will be different ways you can set up together for your usual band practices and gigs in terms of where the musicians are in relation to each other, but you need to think carefully about that when recording the band together, and it might mean a different way of doing things. We're going to be recording all the instruments simultaneously through a variety of microphones, so it means mic spill is inevitable. Spill, or bleed as it's sometimes known, is the sound of an instrument being picked up by multiple microphones simultaneously, such as the drum sound being picked up by a condenser mic that's directed at an acoustic guitar. You can't stop this happening in a live recording, but you can help reduce it to make the mixing stage less problematic later. Because of the need to be able to mix and edit the singer's vocals prominently in the mix, we've decided to track the instruments live, but overdub the vocals in a separate session later. This is to sidestep the significant mic spill that a sensitive vocal condenser mic would pick up from the rest of the band in a live performance. But it will also allow our singer-guitarist to focus solely on guitar with the initial live recording session and help ensure a better take. We're going to be close miking the guitar amps, as well as those for the drum kit. And as a result, the spill for those will be more minimal than other mics we'll be using in a session. This is because they will be positioned close to the sound sources they are recording, but with two amps being used in our setup, we're going to use the 5-to-1 rule to help minimise any spill risk. The 5-to-1 rule means we must make sure any amp microphones we are using are separated from each other by at least 5 times the distance as they are from the source they're recording. This helps avoid phasing, where the same source is picked up strongly by 2 or more microphones at different times. So it's worth spacing the guitarists out from each other in the room, perhaps more than there'd usually be in a band practice or live performance. Spacing the band out in a horseshoe or semicircle shape is a practical way of spacing the guitar amps and drums out too. Making sure no amps are facing each other, which could cause feedback problems with the mics later on. It also helps the band members to see each other. Don't underestimate the importance of eye contact between musicians when they're performing, especially when they may need to give each other cues in a song to make up for the lack of vocals in the session. Makeshift screens between sensitive areas susceptible to mic spill can make a difference, though the effect will not be significant in this situation. Some hired spaces may provide screens, but heavy materials such as blankets and curtains hung between sensitive areas can help reduce the mid and high frequency spill between the instruments. Here we're showing how a screen could be positioned between the drums and the loudest guitar amp in the room to help avoid mic spill.